Today, we're going to be talking about the mustard and turnip greens, fall planting, ash fertilizer, and remnant healing. Today is Friday. You say, why would you tell me that today is Friday? Because my mother is from the Native American side, and she always told us that when you start doing your planting and so forth, do it on a day that has an R in it. You could do it on a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday. She said you get a better harvest, and that's one of the good things about hoodoo. At hoodoo, you could pretty much do things at any time you want to do it. A lot of people in some cultures, they use the full moon and so forth, but that limits the number of days that you can plant. So I listened to my mother, which said basically do it on the days that have an R in it, but you could pretty much do it at any time. But we're going to get into our video, which is entitled Mustard and Turnip Green Fall Planting, Ash Fertilizer, and Remnant Healing. We're going to talk about the health benefits and the metaphysical benefits of both the turnip green and the mustard green. And before you, what I have is a bag here because I'm showing you how easy it is to do all this here. This here is just some ashes. The ashes that I obtained. We have a lot of trees and so forth around here. Last year I burnt some leaves and so forth. So I basically took the ashes and I've already worked it into the soil, so I'm not going to have to show you that anymore. And then I have some turnip seeds here. I mean, these are mustard seeds here that I've already soaked for at least 24 hours. You can see some of them already look like they start germinating and so forth. And all I'm going to do is take these here seeds and broadcast them on the ground. And then me, because I like eating mixed greens, I got another section over here where I'm going to take these here seeds that I've also soaked. I'm going to plant them in another section about the same size of this little small spot here. And then as they grow up, then I'll take them and I kind of thin them out and plant them in other places. But that's basically what we're going to do. I can show you me broadcasting these on the ground, but that's not going to mean a whole lot. I can do a little small amount of them. Show you what I do. Just take them, put them in your hand, and I just threw them out there. Then you can take them and spread them out a little bit and across the ground, and then later on you'll come back and pretty much gonna thin them out as they start growing throughout the season. But I'm planting them now. You say, why you planting them now? Because I like eating greens around the first part of the year. So that's what I'm doing. So all you're gonna do is just broadcast them. You ain't gotta try to put them down in the soil or anything like that. You just broadcast them. And they'll come up in the next few days. You can already see that they was already germinating. And that's pretty much what you're gonna do as far as your planting. There's nothing special or unique about this here. You can see some of the seeds down in there that I kind of broadcast them already in the ground. And that's basically all you're gonna do. Just throw them on the top of the soil like that. And you're pretty much finished with your planting at that point. And then you'll let since it's the fall season, if you go over here in Mississippi, zone 8B, we're pretty much about to get to the part of the season where it's going to be the rainy season. So the rain will just come in. You don't have to worry about the water, nothing. The rain and everything will take care of everything. And then you just have your plants growing. And like I said, by planting them now, you'll be pretty much ready for probably the Thanksgiving holiday or those that celebrate Christmas. You can have that. But we're going to get into these here health and metaphysical benefits. I'm going to discuss both the mustard green and the turnip green. From a health benefit standpoint for the mustard green, it's rich in vitamins A, C, and K. It supports immunity and bone health. Contain glucosinolates, which may help detoxify the body and reduce cancer risk. So right there, you can use these greens to help reduce cancer risk. It's also used for anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. It supports your eye health and skin regeneration, aids digestion and liver function. For the turnip green, they're going to be high in calcium and vitamin K, supports bone strength, excellent source of folate and fiber, supports heart and gut health, contains antioxidants that may reduce oxidative stress, supports blood sugar regulation, promotes detoxification and cellular repair. And now we're going to get into the metaphysical benefits of both the mustard greens and the turnip green. And the mustard greens is a symbol of faith and exponential growth, rooted in biblical parables, is used in hoodoo and folklore tradition to activate spiritual boldness, represents small beginning with massive impact, carries the energy of divine multiplication and covenant enforcement, and the ash fertilized mustard greens amplify ancestral clarity and prophetic obedience. And for the turnip green, it's a symbol of rootedness and hidden provision, nourishment beneath the surface, used in rituals for grounding, protection, and ancestral connection. It represents humility and strength, and the greens that thrive in cold resistance. The ashes activate remembrance and purification, turning plant into spiritual audit. The turnip green teach the remnant to honor what's beneath, not just what's seen. But that's pretty much it, people. And how much work you have to do and get your garden started. You can see this here is a very small plot that I just put there, but it's gonna give you plenty enough greens for the season. And then, like I said, I'm gonna plant some more over here in a spot about this size. Gonna be some mustards and turnips mixed together, and that way that'll be my mixed green combination. But all I had to do is just come out here and just broadcast them on the top of the soil. You can plant them pretty much any day, but like I said, I listen to my mother, which is on the Native American side, and she always said plant on a day that has an R in it, which would be Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, and then we put the ashes in the soil, which you don't have to go buy no major fertilizer, anything. Just use the ashes that you could take from burning some leaves or so forth if you're in an area where you're allowed to burn stuff. And then you just give it a few weeks, few months, wait for your harvest. That'll be something that you can have for yourself, be something that you can share with your friends. But nonetheless, you're addressing a lot all at once. You're addressing both your health benefits and your metaphysical benefits, all with just a simple amount of labor. And that's really what this hoodoo is about. We basically just keeping everything simple.